Welcome back everyone to Missions 101, where today we're running the third pair of missions in the third set, and this is going to be the one where I am going to reach the next level of rep, which will be good. That means I could then spend some of my marks so I could start earning marks again. Let's speak with Horn. I have a new mission for you, Pine Leaf. My scouts have come back from the Steel Keep. They have found a large group of Gundabad orcs encamped in the old armory. They could not get too close, however. My scouts were fiercely outnumbered. We can't let orcs take over the Steel Keep. I need you to destroy their stockpiles of weapons so that they may more easily dispatch the enemy. So we need to go to the Steel Keep and destroy some weapons for them. Alright, we could do that as we deal with some trouble in the armory. Within the halls of Thikugundu, orcs from Gundabad have taken hold of the old armory. Your mission is to destroy weapons stockpiled, guarded by the Gundabad orcs in the Steel Keep. Our twist is inspiring presence. The monster commander of this mission has an aura that buffs nearby allies. I wonder, are these the captains that they're talking about? Because there isn't a boss in this particular one, so I don't know who has the inspiring presence, but I want to guess it's coming off the captains because there are some captains in here. Let's go and find out. Here we are in the Steel Keep at the Armory area, and we've got this warrior here to start out with. I might as well start picking them up, especially since this is the one with the annoying heal on him. So I have to take that into account when he inevitably does that. Yeah, we don't like when they do that. So I think I'm going to just ambush the black arrow. The melee guy is likely to arrive while I'm in the middle of this, but at least if that happens, I'm not going to be shot from a distance since the warriors don't carry bows. There you go. Let's grab those weapons. Oh, two racks right next to each other. I think that sometimes happens. I think they might have some slight variations as to where those racks are. Because I don't remember the last time I'm running this, there being two next to each other, but I think there have been in the past. There you go. Nope, you're not doing that to me. And the Black Arrow, who seems to have extra damage. Is that? He has the he's inspired. That means we've got plus 15% melee, plus 15% tactical, in other words, plus 15% damage. Why they have to list them all, I don't know. Oh, because there's a captain right there. No wonder. I was wondering, now where's the captain that's giving him that buff? It does answer our question though, because yes, inspiring presence is there, and it's a 15% buff for each of these captains. There, of course, are signatures just to make things more annoying. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. And he just... Oh, hey, that's my weapon! Good. Then we grab the weapons barrel. So we need to destroy weapons barrels and weapons racks. And of course deal with a bunch of orcs along the way, because who doesn't like killing orcs? I was about to say other orcs, but then orcs like killing anything, even if it is orcs. So I can't even discount them completely on the matter, I guess. But I do want to get the weapons rack up there and there. Now I think there are a few extras in here, one or two extras, just in case you miss one or two. I don't think I've ever gotten a perfect count on them, but I think there are only a couple extra ones, not a large number of them. since I'm usually pretty close on the end and having to search most of the area before I am done with the quest. But I think I've noticed one or two extra in the past. Of course, there could also be another case of memory just not being perfect. There you go, there's another rack. But usually I take care of the ones down here, then I go upstairs, then I handle the area up in front. And, oh yeah. Ah! Alright, yeah, I should have paid better attention to that. I had a feeling that I had already... Okay, he's done. Yeah. I had a feeling that the interrupt was on cooldown there, so I probably just should have bashed him with the shield immediately and not have tried the gambit there. So that meant prolong the combat because he got that heal off. As I said, I don't like that heal because you can't do anything about it. Well, you could stop hitting him as I did there. The trouble is that if you're a warden, you've got those bleeds. So those bleeds are still going on. But he did not heal the full. So that means then that I at least was able to contain it a bit more, because if I had hit him in there, he would have most likely have gone up the full. Oh, we've got a captain there. Well, that captain's most likely going to... Oh, good grief. I got two of them here. Oh, I mood adjusted to hopefully not have the captain see me, and then of course he sees me instead. But actually I think that's not too bad on the timing on it, since the other one was finishing up anyway. Where did that captain go? Well, he's not anywhere close enough to this one because the inspiring presence was not there near the end of that battle. Let's deal with that one, deal with that one. So I presume that captain's going to be walking back in somewhere. I don't see even the red dot moving around on the screen. Now, we do have this captain here who is most definitely... Oh. There's that captain I was talking about earlier. That was poorly adjusted. So I was a little out of position there. It didn't quite get my... the critical strike off on there. Let's deal with the captain. Now we do have... I think there's usually an orc right there. Either I took care of them already, or there isn't one there this run. I suspect that there are going to be some slight differences in there. Well, just outside of the captain's reach. So running into two at this point is probably not a bad idea. There, you're down. And now it's your turn. Yeah, I figured grab him when he's far away from the captain. That's the way to do it. And, oh yeah, they do extra damage when they're inspired by the captain. That's right. Now, there is this one where you have the dwarves with inspiration. I didn't see the inspiration buff on them. And I was thinking that maybe it just gave extra morale for the entire thing. But if... Oh, I was thinking that was weapons rack for some reason. And, of course, it was set up as... Oh... Oh, he guess he has to renew that buff every so often? That's interesting. I saw him down there renewing the buff, but I thought, oh, did he see me? And that's the reason why he's renewing. No, it looks like every once in a while it expires and he renews that buff. I never thought of that as being something that needs to be renewed, but seems to be the case. This is a particularly long mission, I noticed. Actually, that's no real surprise to me. That's why the last episode, when I suddenly realized I had two very, very short ones right next to each other, I was saying, oh boy, that... If I had thought about the planning a little bit better, I would have paired it with... Oops. I would have paired it with one of them with this one, so it had a little more appropriate, because this one seems to be almost as long as the two from the previous episode combined. And that's how long it is. I suppose it's appropriate to have a long one for the finishing up a rep level, because I'm only 100 rep away from the next level of rep, which is good, because that means I think it's the mount that you can get at this level. There we go. So I can get that and be able to then show you getting some marks, because I've been skipping the chests recently because, well, I was a currency cap. And when you're a currency cap, you're not going to get anything by pulling the chest. All you get is 0. 0 Gabilaka marks, 0 Gabilaka marks, 0 Gabilaka marks, which, seeing 3 zeros pop up is a bit disconcerting. Yeah, I have already taken, half the episode up just for this thing, and I haven't even gotten most of them up. I knew this was a long one. I had forgotten just how long. Hey, can I get by this guy without waking him up? Looks like I can, because look at this. I'm only halfway done with the barrels. I don't have all the racks yet. I think that one's done already. So it looks like I am probably going to have to go and kill this black arrow. I don't know whether he saw me first or if... Actually, I didn't take care of those yet. Ooh, I missed those. Alright. So I will go to the other side. I probably then could have snuck around him and completely bypassed him, since I didn't need to use those stairs, because the better stairs to use will be these now. Oh, of course they are protected. I should have taken that into account. But at least I'll get my 6th barrel there, it looks like. There you go. 8 of those. I do tend to finish up the weapons racks before I finish up the barrels. I don't think I've ever had it happen the other way around. Because here we are for 9, because I'm almost done with the weapon racks. I don't see anything there. Down on this end. Oh, how did I miss that one? Well, that takes care of the weapon racks. 2 more barrels I need. Now I am going to have to get by these guys then, because I don't think there's any way around this. Actually, I don't see any evidence of any extras. Well, there is a barrel right there. I have to pay attention to this guy. He has a... Well, I killed him before he got it off, so... The ultimate interrupt, as I refer to that sometimes. See, there is a barrel right there. Any way I can get them both to come together. Thank you. And now for you. Now, we have a barrel right inside there. Yeah, it looks like there are just the exact number I need here. So that kills my hypothesis about there being extras. Right? Oh, actually there are 2 barrels in here. I only need 1 more. So that actually doesn't kill the hypothesis I had before. Never mind. Actually, I am going to have to shield slam this guy as quickly as possible. And there you go. Actually, I could do it that way too. There you go. Grab the weapons barrel. And now let's hit on Warden speed to get out of here. Because we've already taken long. This has taken 3 times as long as the missions that each of the missions that we did in the last episode. That's how long they do. I'm not even going to look at that. Let's get out of here. I'm back. Well done with this web direct destroyer. You can easily attack the armory and take care of those orcs. Yes, we can. And I have hit the reputation level, which means that I ain't going to be able to buy.
Goblin-Gate will be ours once more.
Oh, what did I want to buy? I wanted to buy the. Oh, we've got the mount, the Odor Slade Battle Goat, and we also have the Coffee Goat and the Light Gray Goat. So it at least spend some of these things in here since I've been running up on the currency cap anyway. I can't look at them right now because we're already running late. So let us head on to the next one very quickly. Emissary at the Goblin-Gate. Oh, halting the Dour Hands and the Oh, they're all long ones. Okay, Emissary at the Goblin-Gate might actually be the fastest of them. Who would have thought that possible? I have a new mission for you. The goblins of the Misty Mountains have long plagued the peoples of Rovanian. A great horde of them still resides inside Goblin Town. It is imperative that we keep them inside that mountain and prevent them from adding to the forces of Gorgar's armies. My scouts have seen a band of orcs traveling south towards the Goblin-Gate. They said one of them looked important. This may be the emissary of Gorgar is attempting to take control of Goblin Town once again. You must defeat them before that can happen. Yes, we need to go there. What is the twist? The twist is Lieutenant of Gorgar. What do you expect? Let's go inside. Emissary at the Goblin-Gate. Now, let's see how fast I can do this. Now, the biggest problem with this particular one is that these sentries ambush you, which is annoying. Very annoying. Now, fortunately, this one is faster than the other one that uses this space, because the other one that uses this space, you have to destroy the towers that are along the side. So you have to deal with these goblins that are in the middle, plus all the goblins on the side. So there are very few goblins that you can leave standing, and even worse that you have to come back afterwards, and there are probably a couple that you missed along the way, so you just have more to fight. Now this one, fortunately, the barrel, I mean what is it? The chest is right next to the boss here, because we've got a boss here, so you don't have to run back in this one, fortunately. Anything that saves a little time on this one is nice, seeing how I like to do a speed run for this particular one, even though I normally don't worry about that for the runs I'm trying to do here. So it's sort of like go down the middle and you run into a few of these sentries here who are just standing right in the middle of the road. And have to deal with them. Just ignore all those other goblins that are all over the place. And of course you do have the occasional patrolling soldier here who seems to just decide to come up and attack you. No idea where he came from. Yes, I wasn't paying attention, but that's what happens when you are in a bit of a hurry, I guess. There you go. Yes. 15 minutes for a mission. That other one, as I said, I was not expecting that one to be that long, but I really should have expected that because that does feel like one of the longer ones. Oh, more of these. I'm pretty certain that this is going to be the fastest I've ever run this mission. This one has... Normally I go in here nice and carefully to make sure that I can ambush some of the goblins and all the like. Now we're no longer into the goblin territory. Now we have the orcs. And of course these orcs are... Well, so much for my hypothesis about there being no more goblins to worry about, because as you can see here, that is most definitely a goblin. Actually, that is not a goblin, that is 2 goblins. Alright, so there are still some goblins in the area, but we'll also run into some orcs there. There most definitely will also be orcs in the area who are going to be helping us to... Well, not helping us, helping to protect the emissary. And here we got 2 of these warriors to worry about. And that didn't work out very well, seeing how I had the old gambit up. It's a bit of annoying with the warden in that the AoEs tend to be still present. Not AoEs, I mean gambits. When you kill a mob and you go out of combat, the old gambit that you have in there stays present. And that gets a bit annoying because very often I go into combat and I'm expecting to have a clear set for my gambits, and of course it's not always the case, and sometimes I forget that it may have been reset. And you would think that after, because the current system of handling it came out around the time Helm's Deep did, you would think that with the number of years it's been since Helm's Deep that I would have by now gotten used to that. Oh, come on. The shield bash failed? Because that rarely fails as an interrupt, except when I get there too late. That time didn't look like I got there too late. Blue Roche. Well, that's quite a mouthful. Not a nice, comfy name to say, that's for sure. There you go. Now, are you ready to go? Emissary Agorgar, and... yeah, that time I hit him. There you go. Still took me more than 5 minutes, and as I said, that was my fastest run for this one. And... see, the chest really comes up really nice and close, right on top of you. And that time I got 2 war marks for that, rather than 0. And we, of course, have our dwarf, where we could say, bye-bye. We have taken care of the emissary. Well done! Once again, control of Goblin Town has been wrested away from the scourge of Gundabad. Keep up the good work, Pineleaf. We will win this war yet. I hope so. But that is the end of this long episode. We'll see you next time where we have 2 more missions in this set. And maybe I'll even finish up with enough time to show off the new mount and cosmetic pets. We'll see if I'm able to do that in the next episode of Missions 101.